Even doing it for me to say, say no, just say goodbye, say no, say goodbye, say goodbye. Really try not to. And you bring back I feel so just passing by. Thought this was almost would you stand to me, babe? All that ain't right to me, baby. You know that I was meant to stay. Baby, I was left to say. Say that doing it for me to say bye. Say bye. Say no, just say bye. Say no, say bye. Say bye. Cause you were tired of somebody. Say his name, I'm simply trying to forget everything. Since you don't remember anything. Don't really do all these things. Don't think that I'm racist. I only like the blue day. I ain't confessing. Twisted like the red. I'm too strange. Man, he rolling for two friends. Feel like, we finna go on the next year. I just like street niggas trying to see what the shoot is big. I got my nigga with me. It can't just be no you and me. She know we be busy up. This bitch trying to raise me up. Me and two round. And trying to see what we can fuck. See what your friends is. We gon' book y'all fight this shit. Let's y'all in. I can't forget my Glock. This man might be hot. Get on some funny shit and both these hoes getting shot. Like. My baby Sherry, don't wear me, don't trust nobody. Just know his body don't eat the same shit. When your boyfriend's actors, they not factors, all that shit be straight. Y'all on the plane for a day, can we get some yeah? Team, I'm looking for some friends. Feel like we finna go on the next year. I need my glizzy rare, you ain't gon' see me there without it. Yo, bitch, no cookies, sweet girl scouting. Can't wait to be bum. What's up, I'm trying to run from. I'm trash can, I'm catch up. I had the dumb son. Too many. Team, I'm looking for two friends. Feel like, we finna go on the next year. Man, bro, on the mission, she tryna clean me up, no kitchen. To the sea was up, I like a sword, I need the none. She eat before her bonnet, I let her slurp me up, no sonic. If any money costs, I bet client, it's for I'm talking. Yes, everything is the same.
Look at that, honey. The Takis Fuego meal. Tiny spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis chip and Fuego fries inspired by Takis. So Takis fans, you're welcome. And new Takis fans, for an intense new take on Takis, gotta be Wendy's.
Welcome back to a fast break segment on First Things First. First up, news today, breaking Chris Paul back in LA. Rejoining the Clippers. Been a bit of a journey since the offseason. Rockets, Thunder, Suns, Warriors, and Spurs, where he did play all 82 games. Here's how his franchise ranks look. Now that he's back with the Clippers. 6th most points. 5th first in assists, that's no surprise. 5 All-Star appearances, that's tied for first. So, Bruce, do you like CP3 back in LA?
There's a rumor going on the internet, social media, that this 1980s, early 90s rap icons, Paris One, Cool G Rap,
Saw this actually.
Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane might form a super group. Right? Super hip hop group.
That's a great take.
That's what this is. This team would have been phenomenal 10 years ago. Right? Chris Paul, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal. Now, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, they're second round ceiling. No chance of winning the championship. And it's not to say, and Chris was obviously great in this. I say his best, I don't know about his best year, but he had great years before that in the Warriors stuff. But,
and one great year.
I don't know what team you associate Chris with. He's been with so many. But this is not the same as Dame going back to Chris. You don't have that sentimental too.
No, but it's also not the same because the Clippers are trying to win the championship.
Yeah.
And
they just keep
listen, playing all 82 is noteworthy. And the 7 assists a game is something. I don't think he is a truly impactful player. And I have Chris Paul shockingly high in my all-time point guard rankings. You're putting me on the spot right now.
When they got to the finals, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I was doing it off the top of my head, but Magic, Steph,
Isaiah.
Yeah. So that's the point I was going to make. I have him ahead of John Stockton. I have him Jason Kidd. I I think Chris Paul's an all-time legendary player, and I think much like Isaiah, the numbers will never do it justice for what he was able to do. I know Isaiah's got 2 championships.
That winning percent with that.
Yeah, every team, they get better when he gets there. Yeah, so all of that. But it is the same people in our profession every year, and that's why I'm very happy that Brew is not buying into it, that tend to be like, you know who I think's going to be dangerous? The Clippers. Love this move. And they love the Bradley Beal signing. Bradley Beal at $50 million, no good. Bradley Beal at $5 million, when the fact of the matter is Bradley Beal is replacing Norm Powell, who Norm Powell at this point I believe to be better than Bradley Beal. But that's neither here nor there. You also can't do any math on the Clippers and be like, if this is the year James Harden's not James Harden in the playoffs, when he's not going to be, and you no longer can say, what if Kawhi's healthy? Because he was last year. He was healthy in the playoffs and he was fine. And so you can't hate this move. It obviously doesn't hurt them. It's a nice story, and he is better than most teams' 9th man. You know what I mean? So, like, for all that, there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't view this as a needle mover at all.
It's the only needle mover when you get a young superstar for now.
What, KW?
I like the identity of the team. Oh, that's what
do you mean?
Old school supergroup. Yeah. And I know no one's going to like it on paper, but once the old supergroup is out there, there's going to be a reward. I like this a lot. They're going to be good for that little mid-range floater, bro. So what? I mean, they're going to be good, like the super hip-hop supergroup will be. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, they still got it. I
mean, this one, I just want people to remember, the race was asked kind of, not the exact same, but kind of, to play this role for the Warriors, like 2 years ago. And that was
kind of an odd fit from the get. Well, he's going to clearly be
the backup point guard. And my point is, and that team lost in the play-in games. Like, and that was 2 years ago. And so Chris is second longest impact with the Spurs. Right. I think he is one of the 25 greatest players ever, like thereabouts. Like maybe, I say that maybe too quickly. One of the 30 greatest players ever and the 5th greatest player ever. And it's shocking he's still able to play, but at his size and his age.
Are you saying championship, legitimate championship? No. No. But I like. That's what I'm not saying. I said second round ceiling. I think they'll be good. But I can't count on Kawhi, and Kawhi's probably not what he used to be. And I definitely feel like I can't count on Harden. But aren't there teams that you look at that you don't know, they don't have an identity? Like
they have an identity. Yeah, but they're better than the Suns.
I'm just about like the identity.
Okay, that's
veteran super. What's Russ up to?
Well, speak up. I would like Marcus Smart here too. Okay. He's too young for it.
Marcus Smart to the Lakers, 2 years, $11 million. Luka reportedly involved in the recruitment. Here's what Marcus has done since leaving the Celtics: 54 games, 11 points. You know, not doing rebounds or assists, but he gets a steal, he can still play the defense. The problem is he's only played in 33% of possible games that you expect Marcus Smart to make an impact for him.
Look, this is one of the perks of being Mr. Consistency. I'm not going to just because he's a Laker all of a sudden be like, you know what? Always like Marcus Smart.
You'll have to get past
right. And now listen, Marcus Smart with the Celtics, while maybe a little too much leadership. You know what I mean? Like where too strong. He was good there, but it was also important for them to move on from him. It kind of allowed, I think, Tatum and Brown to take over the team. Here's a guy that, because of his toughness and stuff.
Look at that hottie, the Takis Fuego meal. Trendy spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis chips and Fuego fries inspired by Takis. So Takis fans, you're welcome. And new Takis fans, look. For an intense new take on Takis, gotta be Wendy's.
Has aged much faster than he otherwise would. You know what I mean? He's taken so many hits, so many charges, so many falls, that he is an old 31. And so people are like, he won Defensive Player of the Year a few years ago. That player is long gone. Do I think you might be able to get, in the playoffs 16 good minutes out of him, I think that's got to be the hope. You know what I mean? Hit some open threes, which, he's always been right, but he's been passable. And if we keep your usage down low, and for your first time since being traded from Boston, you're in a real championship aspiration organization, do we get the best out of you? So I don't dislike him. I just think he is the oldest 31-year-old in the league. And because of how tough he's played and how hard he's played forever.
Yeah, look, his problem his last few years, he hadn't stayed healthy.
Yeah.
He's only played 54 games last 2 years. But when he's played, he's been darn near the same level of, not effectiveness because he's not the same defender, but he's been okay offensively in terms of scoring points.
Often he shot well, but it was very...
Yeah. I just think his problem is health, and that's related to the age and the wear and tear. But he can, for them especially, because they don't have great defenders, he can help. And if he's healthy, I think it helps. Now, I think Denver, OKC, Houston, Minnesota are still ahead of them, but I think this gets them a tad bit closer.
When prime Ben Simmons' jump shot on your phone this season, Celtics, Knicks, Suns, Kings, all interested in Ben, who has been playing a few goose eggs here. But he did play 51 games last year between Nets and Clippers. What are the chances Ben Simmons contributes to a contender? Anyone